Okay, here we go. We live. This is cause number 331144. Case of style of state of Texas versus 5 Win. We have 5 Win who's appearing via Zoom. Mr. Win, would you please raise your right hand? Mr. Win, do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
You may sit down, put your hand down. Mr. Win, how are you doing?
I'm good. And how are you?
I'm doing fine. Thanks for asking. Mr. Win, you're represented here in this case by your attorney, Mr. Langston Adams, who's also appearing via Zoom. Mr. Adams, do you waive a record in Mr. Win's case?
Yes.
Mr. Win, I have before me an information that alleges that on or about October 8th of 2021, while you were in Jefferson County, Texas, that you committed the Class A misdemeanor offense of assault. Mr. Win, do you understand what you've been charged with?
Yes, I do.
And Mr. Win, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
Now, are you pleading no contest freely and voluntarily?
Yes, sir.
And are you pleading no contest because you do not wish to fight or contest the charges?
All the time.
Are you pleading no contest because you do not wish to fight or contest the charges?
Yes, Your Honor.
Now, Mr. Win, I have before me a document that is titled Misdemeanor Plea Admonishments. On page 2 of this document, there are a set of initials PN on a line next to a box that's checked nola contendere, which means no contest. Did you place your initials on this document?
Yes, I did.
Give me his waiver of, affidavit. Now, Mr. Win, on page 3 of this same document, there's a signature above the line that is titled defendant. Mr. Win, did you sign this document?
Yes, I did.
And Mr. Win, on the next document, which is titled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Right of Appeal, there's a signature above the line that is titled defendant. Did you sign this document?
Yes, I did.
And there are 2 boxes that are checked at the top of this document. The first box that's checked states that this is a plea bargain case and you have no right of appeal. Do you understand that?
Yes, I do.
The second box states that you're waiving your right to an appeal, which means you are giving up your right to an appeal. Do you understand that?
Yes, I do.
Mr. Win, did you sign a document out there that is titled Discovery Certification?
Yes, I did.
Mr. Win, before you signed and initialed these documents that I have just mentioned, did your attorney go over these documents with you?
Yes, he did.
And did you read and understand everything in these documents?
Yes.
And is everything in these documents true and correct to the best of your knowledge?
Yes.
State, I have before me State's Exhibit Number 1, the misdemeanor plea admonishment. State, would you like to offer State's Exhibit Number 1 and State's Exhibit Number 2, the probable cause affidavit?
Yes, Your Honor.
Any objections?
None.
No objections. State's Exhibits Number 1 and 2 will be admitted. Mr. Adams, you've advised in counsel, Mr. Win, is there any evidence that he's currently mentally incompetent to stand trial?
No.
Mr. Win, your attorney, Mr. Adams, has advised in counsel you. Are you satisfied with his representation?
Yes, sir.
Has he provided full, effective, and competent legal representation?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Win, are you a U.S. citizen?
No, sir.
You're not?
No.
Okay, Mr. Win, let me do this here. Mr. Adams, I need to send this document back to you that states misdemeanor plea admonishments. Now, Mr. Win, on State's Exhibit Number 1, there's a paragraph that is titled citizenship. And it states, if you are not a U.S. citizen, a plea of guilty or nola contendere may result in your deportation, exclusion from admission to the country, or denial of naturalization under federal law. Do you understand that?
Yes.
And did your attorney explain this paragraph to you?
Yes, he did.
And do you still want to go forward with your plea of no contest?
Yes, I do.
Now, okay, now, Mr. Adams, I'm going to, Mr. Boyd, could you send this document back to Mr. Adams? Hold on a minute.
What they sent?
So that, and he needs to initial the paragraph that states citizenship, acknowledging that he understand what we just went over.
All right.
Yes, Your Honor.
What about no magistrate wanted either? Okay, that's correct.
Okay. He wants you to put your initial on that paragraph. Let me see.
Yeah,
I
which
don't
one?
have it.
Oh, citizenship?
I don't have it. Okay, here you
I
go.
just sent it. It should pop up.
All right, he just wants you to put your initial on the citizenship one. All right, look where I put this X right there, and it says citizenship. Put your initial right there. Now we'll finish. All right, here, you got it, brother. Hold it, hold it. Now look, here's the pen. Here you go. There you go. Oh, look right here. You got it. Good job. Ooh. Oh. Initials, just put your initials. All right, give it back to me and I'm gonna send it back to them. We good. All right, thank you, brother. All right, it's done. Woo. That it?
Should be
Judge has
ready,
to come
Judge.
back on.
Hmm?
Almost done.
This other guy, win. Side win? It had,
All right.
let's try it again. Oh, maybe it was, they went. Okay. Okay, now, Mr. Wynn,
Yes, sir.
you're not a US citizen. What country are you from?
I was born in the Philippines. Within a week, I came here on a green card.
Okay, you say Philippines? Hold on.
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. Let's see. He's on.
Hey man, what's up?
Another grand.
What court is it? Yeah, it's one.
Sign this here. Hold on a minute.
Yeah, I'm not a citizen, but I have my green card. But then I'm in the process of getting a replacement because my old green card got missing.
Okay, he's gonna have to fill out this here form. He has let's see. He has a right to have the consular notification and access prior to entering a plea. And I got Mr. Wynn.
Yes, sir.
Would you please knock on that door for the bailiff?
For the bailiff?
Yeah, for the bailiff.
Knock on the door.
Bailiff?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Mr. Bailiff, there's like we said, a mandatory notification to countries. I guess he's from the Philippines. Now, he can read this, his attorney can go over this document with him. And if he chooses to have the consulate notified, or he can choose not to have the consulate notified. And then prior to him entering a plea in this case, and what we're going to do is before we can go forward, I have to send his document to you, to him and his attorney, so they can go over it and make their choice, okay? And it has to be signed one way or the other. All right, so